Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are live. I'm setting my camera here. Let me show. All right. Okay. Just having some technical issue. Bear with me. It's our first time, and just want to ensure we have the right setup. Happy New Year, and welcome to the first live stream for Skill Blend Learning Center. I'm not sure if you can hear me clearly. I'm just having some challenges here. So if you just type in the comment section that type something, Happy New Year, hello, something like that, so that we know what's going on. Okay, thank you. I see mathematics in the comment section. Okay, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome. I see a lot of people. Let's just give it a few minutes for others to join. Welcome. Welcome. I see a lot of people joining now. Welcome. Live waves. Happy New Year. Happy New Year all. Happy New Year. Okay, you're all welcome to a live stream for today. It's our very first one, and just want to take this opportunity to welcome you and appreciate you for being a part of this movement. It's a movement. It's a movement. Cleveland Learning Center believes in building capacity for people. You know, connecting you with the right, building the right skill, connecting with the right opportunity, opening doors, especially now that we're in 2026. I'm sure almost all of you already have your New Year resolution. This is what you want to do for the year, you know. So we're going to be looking at the winning strategy for 2026. What is the winning strategy for 2026? And first off, you know, at Skillblend, we present information from a balanced perspective. We are not on the, you know, extreme right or extreme left. We present a balanced approach to the information that is given out here. And I just want to state that everything that I will be saying here, or some of the contributors will be saying, are entirely our opinion and not any financial advice or investment advice. Completely our opinion, personal development from our own experience, from our own research. And so take note of that. It's our opinion that we're sharing, and it's not a financial or investment advice. Okay. So what is Skillblend Learning Center? What do we actually do? So this platform, it's built to build skills, build skills for working professionals. Or you're just starting out, you say, I'm just finishing uni, I'm finishing college, you want to start out into the labor market, then this is the right place for you. We'll be introducing you to modern digital skills and also industry focused education. We've learned from experience that some of the times there are classes that we take in college and uni that are not really applicable in our day-to-day life. So the education that is provided here is industry focused. What are things that will help you to be productive, to be valuable in the industry? And we have expert instructors. We have people with 10 years experience. We have those with 20 years experience. We have those that have 30 years experience. So that's a lot of people on the bench and they are ready to deliver and to help the community. We're also going to be teaching some of the soft skills, integrating both hard and soft skills. Because what we believe as Skillblend is that you don't have to be one-sided, like a specialist. So, oh, I am good at this and this only. No. Or I am just all over the place, jack of all trades. No. There should be a blend of both. There's also support and mentorship here at Skillblend, personalized guidance, and there's community support. So we believe in the power of the community, the power of the team. So you're not just doing it alone, but we are doing it all together. Remember the saying, teamwork makes the dream work. And career advancement, how to accelerate your career, your professional journey. And we'll be introducing blockchain and crypto as well. Decentralized finance, Web3, smart contracts. What does that all mean? There are people that you talk to about blockchain or cryptocurrency, and they are not interested. And rightly speaking, they are skeptical or they are scared. They are like, what do you mean? Or, oh, crypto is a scam. They are on one side, in one bucket. There are others like the crypto bros that everything, oh, I made 10 million from crypto. I made 50 million from crypto. Some of those are true, some of those are not. So we will provide a balanced perspective to that, and you are getting your information from a reliable source. So we're not going to lie to you or tell you things that are not true. What else do we provide here at Skillblend? So project management education. You want to go into project management, you are the right place. I'll teach you the skills to be a project manager. You want to be an expert in Agile and Scrum, you are the right place. Resume building, career skills, interview prep, leadership, networking, all that. We just want to empower learners with practical skills. That's the core of Skillblend here. Have the practical skills that will make you to excel in the industry. Okay. I see some people joining. Hello, welcome. Happy New Year. I'll just give it an overview of what we do here at Skillblend Learning Center. So welcome if you're joining us just now. Welcome. Okay, I see you over there. Welcome. Okay, welcome. Everyone, welcome. I'm going to continue. So 2026 is already here. In 2025, you have lofty goals, lofty ideas, and you are saying, one day or when I get to 2026, I'm going to do this, or one day I'm going to do this. Now, today is day number one. So if you are waiting for one day, start counting today, day one. And what have you done today? It's 3:27 over here in Regina, Saskatchewan, and some other places is already 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So that means the day is almost gone. So what have you done? What have you achieved? Day one is just going out of the window. It's out of the door. Have you achieved what you set out to achieve? And the New Year resolution that you have, goal setting. We are talking about the winning strategy for 2026. Most of you've gone ahead of yourself, without knowing what is God's plan for me, what's God's plan for my life for 2026. You've started building your own plan. Wait, that's not the right way to go about it. You know, it's good to seek the face of God, know what God's plan for yourself, and then you build in line with God's plan. It makes your life easier. So the winning strategy is knowing God's plan, and having a smart goal for 2026. Some of you said that 2026 I want to double my income. 2026 I want to make more money. It's quite a broad goal. You want to make it specific. So I want to double my income by October of 2026. If you want to lose weight, you are big on fitness. I want to get in shape by July, or August of 2026. Oh, I'll be reading one book a month, at least one book a month in 2026. These are specific goals, measurable goals, achievable. You don't want to say, oh, in 2026, maybe you want to increase your reading habits. Oh, I'm going to read 10 books a month. How realistic is that? You have other things that you will be doing. You have your full-time job. You'll be busy. You have big families. You have children running around. What time do you have to read 10 books in a month? I'm not saying it's not achievable. I'm just saying it's not very realistic. So set out the goals that are specific, measurable, uh, achievable, realistic, and time bound. By July, I should have this. By August, I should have this. By September, like that. You can be able to measure it. Or by December, by the end of the year, I should be able to come back and say, yes, this is what we did. I set out these goals and I was able to achieve them. You can also do a review of 2025. Did you achieve all the things that you set out to achieve in 2025? Go back to 2025 New Year resolution. How many of that did you actually achieve? And where did you stop? What stopped you? That will help you. Those are the things in project management. They are called lessons learned. So what did you learn from that, and how are you going to apply those lessons going forward in 2026? Okay, welcome. I see a lot of people joining here. So have a plan. Have a plan and have a strategy. When you combine the two, the plan, the strategy, in business, they call it the strategic plan. So know the what and the how to implement it. So the plan is basically the what of what you're going to do, you know, and then the strategy is the implementation, the how of how it's going to come to life. You can also do a SWOT analysis for yourself, you know. Okay, welcome. Smart goals. Yeah, I see that in the comment section. Smart goals. Thank you. Smart goals. So set smart goals for 2026. Set smart goals for 2026. You can type it in the comment section. You know, set smart goals for 2026. Someone's asking what SWOT analysis. Yeah, SWOT, SWOT analysis. It's used in business planning, organizational settings, project management. So assess, analyze your competitive advantage. You know yourself, uh, your position in the market, in the organization, or in the project stage. Know where you are. The S there stands for your strengths, and then W for weaknesses. Uh, the O is for opportunities, and the T is for threats. So all these are the things that will help you determine the different states where you are and how you can be at advantage, comparative advantage in the society. Okay, so the emphasis on skill blend, we're going to be releasing videos every now and then. We encourage you to subscribe, like, share videos, and also you want to be a contributor to the team. Let us know. Our email is right there in the description. You can send us an email. You want to be a partner, you want to be a contributor, and we'll go from there. Mm. So understanding the winning strategy in a changing market, in a changing world, is very critical, very important. You know, there are so many things that you are very good at, the things that you can do very well. You that's your strength. That's the things that you should start focusing on. Or when people give you feedback, they say, "Oh, you did this very well. You did that very well." Now, that's your area of strength, and you should build on that. That's your advantage. If you're doing the SWOT analysis for your own self or for your own life, you see that those are your strengths. Your successes, what you excel at. Sometimes you jokingly say, "Oh, I can do that even when I'm asleep." That means you are very good at it. You don't stress about it. You don't go for long reading or long research to deliver that particular assignment or to use that skill. That's your advantage. Those your capabilities. It's your asset. That's your asset. And the qualities that make you to stand out. Why? What distinguishes you from other people? That's your strength. Some of you know how to cook very well, but you don't want to be a chef. So, I like cooking, but you know that's it's your natural ability, your natural that's your talent, and you should build on it. Am I going to open a restaurant? Am I going to be a consultant? Something like that. You know, find a way to use that to your own advantage because it's your natural ability. It's your advantage. It's your strength. It's helpful to you, and also it could be your reputation. You will say, "Oh, you are a honest person. Yeah, it's somewhat of a man of integrity." It's a brand reputation. And that's your advantage. People can work with you. They can trust you. You have integrity. That's your strength right there. That's your superpower right there. They can always trust you. They can work with you. They can, you're a reliable person. And also, yeah, you have a special technology like an organization. You have a special technology that's an advantage others don't have. Then it's also one of your strengths. And then the weaknesses will be the things that you want to improve. 2026, you assess your life, examine yourself, say, okay, what are the things that I need to improve on? What are the things that I'm not good at? Oh, I'm not good at, building good relationships. You start working on that, building good relationship with people, networking. It's okay, 2026, I'm going to, build my skills in networking, connecting with people more. And what do others do better than you? You'll see that there's a skill gap. You're supposed to be there, you're not there yet. There are things that you need to learn. Or your knowledge that you have is obsolete. It's outdated. Outdated knowledge, outdated technology that you're using. You want to work on that. Then you look at the broader market. The broader market. What are the things that are in demand in the broader market? Those will be your opportunities. Changing the changes that are in the market. Is a tech advancement. So now we're talking about uh, the age of AI, artificial intelligence. That's an opportunity. Say, oh, I want to go into being AI manager, AI consultant, something like that. You know, I want to be a prompt engineer. I want to be a professional using artificial intelligence. You're going for where there is a demand, there's an opportunity in that market, and that's where you're going. Or maybe you did something well last year, and let's say you were making sales last year, and you discovered that the demographic that bought a lot of your goods, they were people under 40. So that's an opportunity for you. So, oh, young people are interested in my goods or in what I have to offer. So you focus on young people while you figure out a strategy to reach out to other demographic that are not uh, a big chunk of your market right now. But you have an opportunity with those that are already buying your stuff. And there are things that may harm your market, may harm your skills. Those are blockers. They are threats to your development. They are threats to your business. For instance, you know, and the environment where you are, there are regulations that will kill your business. Then you probably just run from there because it's not going to be helpful to you. As we are now speaking about the tariffs from the U.S., if you have if you've been importing, exporting some goods, it may affect you, it may impact you. So it may not be the right place or the right market for you right now. So that idea that you have, that business plan, that uh, work that you wanted to get, whatever it is, just get started. Like I said earlier, today is day number one. Avoid self-doubt. That, oh, can I do it? Am I good enough? Oh, I need more time. Oh, I need excuses upon excuses. Don't make excuses. Make money. That's the goal for 2026. Get started. Don't make excuses. Find a way. Turn the excuses to money. Turn the excuses to opportunities. Turn the excuses to possibilities. Don't limit yourself. Don't avoid the self doubt. Start confused. You say, "Oh, I'm very confused. All right, how can I start?" Yes, just start like that. Start confused. You say, "Oh, I'm so tired. How can I start?" Start tired. You say, "Oh, I am. I don't know. I don't. Whatever it is, you're confused. You're tired. You're weak. You don't have enough money. You don't. All that. Just start because the opportunity is in you starting. That's where the miracle happens. Start. If you don't start, it's never going to happen. If you are waiting, you are waiting. So, well, I'm going to wait. I think God is going to help me. Yes, God is going to help you. But what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You are just staying there. You're just staying there. You're just daydreaming. You're daydreaming through life. Remember lepers the four lepers in the scripture that brought the miracle, that brought the prophecy of the man of God to pass. They said to themselves, "Why sit we here till we die? Why?" Some people are like that. You are just daydreaming through life. You are not doing anything. You are sitting there. You're waiting for God to come down or something miracle to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but you're not doing anything. No, you have to do something. Say, "Why sit we here till we die?" And they got up. They started walking towards the camp of the Syrians. You know, you have to do something. Do something in the process. You have to start. Get off your bed. Get off. I don't know. You're on social media. That's not profiting you. You have to cut off that social media time. You know, because the time is so limited and so precious. No procrastination. Yes. Thank you, Monematics. No procrastination in 2026. No procrastination. Most of you've been procrastinating in 2025. So I'm going to start. I'm going to start. I'm going to start. You never started, and the year ended, and here you are again in 2026, and you are still giving excuses. You are still waiting for the right time, right opportunity. You are still, there's always something. There's always something. So get started. Get started. Get started. Get off your bed. Get started. Start going. Start going. Apply for that job. Get that admission. Learn that skill. Say, oh, I'm too old. I'm already 50 years old. You know what? Breaking news, you may live to 100 years old. So what are you going to do for the next 50 years? So better start now. Start now. Type in the comment section. Start now. Start now. No procrastination, no no distraction. And some of you, you you are analyzing too much, too much information. There's something called analysis paralysis. You know, analysis paralysis. That you are over processing it, over analyzing it. You are overwhelmed by the options you have. Oh, should I go here? Should I go there? Should I do this? Should I do that? You are just overwhelmed. Paralysis analysis. You need to do away with that. Be direct into your decision making and just do it. I think that's the right word. Yeah, just do it. So we don't want you to put all your eggs in one basket. That's what we preach here. That's what we teach here. That's what we educate you about here at Skillblend. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't say, "Oh, I am this. I am a doctor, and so I'm not going to do any other thing again." No, look for something else to do. Or you say, "Oh, I'm a professional football player." You know, God forbid that you have an injury. You're going to need another skill because you can't play football again. Are you with me? So you need to blend your skills. You need to have a blend. A lot of things that you are good at, and that's the secret. That's a winning strategy. That you blend your skills. You're not just a specialist. I'm a football player. I can do that. I can do. If you have an injury, God forbid, what's going to happen to that. And I'm going to share my own story with you. That's going to help you. Before we got admission to university, I and my friends, you know, in 2011. Before then, the oil market was doing very well, doing very well. Oil price above $100, and the market was good. It was sweet. And in fact, in Alberta, uh, in Alberta in Canada, they were paying about $3,000 for employee referral program, the EROP. So if you refer a petroleum engineer to an oil company, and you're working there, yeah, they will pay you $3,000 for referral. So that's a referral program. That was in Alberta from around, I think, the late 2000s, probably 2000 or 2010 or something like that. So that means there was huge demand for petroleum engineers, huge demand for oil and gas workers. And we got a mission in 2011. We started studying petroleum engineering. And I remember one of our pros will come in, and every day before he starts the class, you will start with the oil price, and you ask you, what is the oil price for today? And as of then, oil price was fluctuating between about 110 or I think 110 and $80. Yeah, depending on the market condition. But yeah, between 110 and $80. And he will write the oil price on the board. He will write it on you know, every day. You write it there. So today is $98. And it's kind of prepping you. You are so excited. You're like, oh yes, there's huge demand in the market for petroleum engineers. We were studying petroleum. We were excited. Oil price at $98, $100, 110. We are like, oh wow, you're in the right career, in the right profession. And of course, as you know, the only thing that is constant is change. And the oil market took a big hit and nosedive. So by the time we graduated in 2015, yeah, the market started dumping from 2014. Between 2014 and 2016, when we graduated in 2015, oil price was below $30. And all our dreams, our hopes, we were very excited when we were in class, and we were just remembering, we were just seeing ourselves in Calgary downtown or in somewhere in Grand Prairie, in the oil patch, making it big, hitting it. But the market changed. The market changed. There was massive layoff workers. The petrol engineers were no longer in demand, and that's It's not just a one-time thing. Market is always changing. The economy is always changing. That's why there's a need for you to blend your skills so that you don't be like us, that we graduated at the worst time in the oil market. One of the worst times in the oil market, when the oil price was below $30 and no one was hiring petroleum engineers. So position yourself such that even if there's a shift or there's a change in the market, you are still valuable. High income skills, that will stand the test of time. But you are saying, oh, even if the market changes, this one is crashing, this one is that's you're still stable. You're still stable. Your position is important. Yeah, I like that. But the spark, thank you. Position is very important. It's very important. And yeah, like I said, I have a blend of skills. Now everyone is, so you can see the trend. So before we used to have the big banks have always been there, big banks, then big oil, the big oil companies, then big pharma, the pharmaceuticals, the drug companies, and now is we have the big tech now, big tech, Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Nvidia. So now this is the age of the big tech, and I tell you something, there's going to be a change as well. There's going to be, of course, tech is here to stay, but there will be an evolving market. Market is always evolving. Something is going to change. So how are you positioning yourself now that we are in the wave of the big tech? Positioning matters. So how are you positioning yourself? What skills are you learning now? Are they relevant to the market? Are they going to stand the test of time? If the market changes, if you know things go south, what are you going to do? So learn new skills. Yeah, that's right. Learn new skills. Don't be stuck in your ways. Don't be stuck in the old path. Don't just say, "Oh, I'm old." There's always something you can learn. You can learn every day. You can learn every day. In fact, the actual lessons, the real life lessons actually starts after college, not even while you're in the uni, because most of the things are on paper. But the real life lessons that will help you to navigate life and to navigate the market and the economy is actually after graduation. That's when you actually learn those things. So and you keep learning. We never stop learning. You keep learning until you pass. So learn something new today. Today is day one, January 1st, 2026. What are you learning today? What skills are you going to commit yourself to? That by the end of the year, I want to learn this skill. Or do you want to start a business? What business do you want to start? Do you want to go back to school? What exactly do you want to do? Most of the times you fail because you don't have a plan. You just want to wing it. So you make it up as you go. I make it up as I go. Don't worry. You like to comfort yourself. That's the problem. You want to comfort yourself. You want to encourage yourself. I'm fine. Let me just take my time. You like taking your time. No, it is time to get up and get it right. Start learning the skill now. Start doing things differently. You know how they define insanity? That you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So you're doing the same thing over and over again, but then you're expecting the same result. It's it's not going to happen. Yeah. Learning is lifelong. That's right. Because the world never stops evolving. That's right. Thank you. Uh, which is facts. Thank you. So it's lifelong learning. It's you never stop learning. You never stop learning. But now your learning is going to be strategic learning, not that, oh, let me just learn everything, because your time is limited. So learn the things that will help you, you know, things that will improve you, may improve your personality, improve your skills, improve your income, improve. So things that will improve you, those are things that you learn in 2026. Okay, then we have some people here for joining us. Just joining us, we've been discussing ski blend, what it means, and doing some analysis, SWOT analysis here. Also analyzing the year 2026, how we're going to win in 2026, winning strategy. Okay, we have, and if you have a question you want us to consider, you can put it in the chat. If you have a question here, put it in the chat, and we'll take that before we wrap up for today. We're going to be bringing people on our live stream, people with a lot of industry experience, 20 years, 30 years experience in the industry. We're bringing them on from time to time. So stay connected and sure to subscribe, to like, and to share our videos. If you have any question, you can put it in the chat and we'll discuss it. And I want you to also review your New Year resolution. If you already have something on the wall, go back and review it. Do they align with where you want to be in 2026? Okay, I see a question here. What are your thoughts about crypto? Yeah, will be discussing cryptocurrency as well. Blockchain. We'll be discussing that. And like I said earlier, you'll be learning from a reliable source. So we have courses that will be coming up on crypto. We have a live session on crypto, how to invest, how you want to understand it. You want to understand it. And like I said earlier, this is not an investment advice. It's all my own personal opinion. That's what things that I would do. So don't take it as a financial or investment advice. Thank you. Thank you for that question. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we're going to be having live sessions, uh, maybe once a week or once every other week. We'll be having a live session. Feel free to share our video and to invite others on our next session. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to end it here, and we appreciate your time, and we look forward to doing big things in 2026. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And once again, happy new year 2026. It's gonna be one of the best years you've ever seen, or one of the best years in your life. The turning point is gonna be here, 2026. Have a good one. Bye bye.